where I'm coming from. Okay. So you take time to cry, right? After you're done crying, then what?
It depends. See, I wasn't totally ready for this, but there's different types of crying.
Let's hear it.
That kind of crying that you're talking about right there, that's just to let something go. And, oh, I'm crying, and woe to me. It's pitiful crying, and that's pathetic.
So which one you think is okay? I didn't know you had different types of crying.
Oh, yeah, there's levels of crying.
Okay.
But let me, address this, because I would be remiss if I didn't address this. When I just chuckled at you telling me your story, I wasn't chuckling at your mother and what happened in Gilbert. I was chuckling because I was thinking, Ali just let me hold 2 dogs. As babies. I've never seen that before.
You was about to cry?
I was about to cry. It was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
To see them and they were crying to get their mother's milk. I've never did that. I've never seen dogs that little and to hold 2 pups in my hand that I know are going to be big. Yep. It was just unbelievable. It was beautiful. It touched me deeply. Yes.
Tears of joy.
See, in those tears, like I was telling you earlier, well, Ali said, no, just feel it. I said, no, see, Ali, he said, just feel it under the camera and then you can put the battery and just push this to the left. I didn't feel it. I said, Ali, that's the artist part of you. You said, oh, don't big up him that much. But that tears, those tears, that will come across in the devotional that I write. So you have to let those kind of things go. Those kind of tears come down from above. And I believe in reincarnation. You're not even able to
control it.
You can't control it. It's just there.
You believe in reincarnation? Me too.
Yes. So some of us we're reincarnated here to fulfill purposes and things that we failed at doing before. So those tears for me, it's going to help me write, and I can help somebody else out.
So tell me so those Holy Spirit tears, those are the tears that are okay.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're saying, because you're saying some tears is good.
Pathetic tears.
Which
having
ones are
pity
pathetic?
for yourself, but sometimes you need to cry out that pity for yourself too, in order to come into the realization that you don't need to do that anymore. And then you have one in between.
So is that okay? Because the pity tears you said is not okay. Now you're saying sometimes you need to do the pity tears. I'm just trying to get the lines of all these crying people.
That person together. There, someone would tell them, why are you always crying all the time?
Why you always crying?
Exactly.
Why you always crying?
Why you always crying?
Okay, you can address that with him. But for the person who is crying that looked at 2 dogs that were little and holding them in their hand and they're crying for their mother's milk, that's a beautiful thing.
So
These
you
are
cried
happy
when
tears.
your son was born?
No, I didn't cry, but it was a beautiful experience.
So he's crying looking at dogs. But he don't cry when his human son was born.
Wait, you said that as if dogs weren't beings.
Yes, he don't.
I said human son.
But you said
was
that
born.
as if you said that as if dogs are better than humans. I mean, as if humans are better than dogs.
Oh yeah,
we're all beings.
Yeah, I believe in this
God's
reincarnation
creation.
stuff. I'm not. I'm just letting you talk because I'm respecting what you're saying.
No,
I don't believe in that.
I felt deeply, but I took in the experience. I drank into the experience in a whole different way with my son. Because he was like clay. And I watched him come through the birth canal.
Hold on, but chill. They don't even really let you touch your child when they're just born.
What are you talking about?
No,
they don't.
Right after. What are you talking about?
They don't really let you touch your child. Skin to skin. The woman, they give her for her. When I saw, they give you the woman, the baby for like 1 minute, and then they take them away.
They first of all got to clean the child up before anybody touches the child. If you have a child in the hospital.
No, so when the baby comes out, yes. Soon as the baby comes out, I cut the umbilical cord. They take the baby, they wipe off all the blood and stuff. They wrap her up because they don't totally clean the baby.
No,
they wrap them up and then they tell you skin to skin, right away, skin to skin. Because
mother, not you though.
No, but I held her right after that. What's the difference between me or the mom?
It's a great difference because the bond is there with the mother, but you cut the child into the world. I did the same thing. So you cut the umbilical cord, and that was the release. Like you coming into her, so that's important as well.
Why?
Releasing the child into the world?
Yeah, why is that important?
It's important because you were the lifeline to the child, and you cut that lifeline.
See, I'm glad you here, X. I'm gonna teach you crying ass men something serious right now. All right?
Okay.
So you think it's important that the dad cuts the umbilical cord, yeah?
Of course it is.
Okay, who cut your umbilical cord?
Maybe the doctor.
Damn right the doctor is. Because whether your father was there or not, they don't. Back when you were born, and I don't even know how old you are. Back when you were born, they didn't let dads in the delivery room. So the doctors is who used to cut the umbilical cords.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So where is the importance? You see, y'all look at these little esoteric things and the puppy and and you drinking all this stuff. And please, I'm a jovial guy. Don't take offense. I don't want this guy to jab me.
Take offense.
With his left jab. He showed me all his pictures. Don't jab me, right?
Dre, you make me laugh, but I'm trying to be serious.
Nah, laugh, man. This is a fun show. So, right?
Right.
All of these little things that we look at in life, right? Now, obviously, I'm not an emotional dude, right? So, a lot of things that emotional people would be triggered by, like he gets triggered by a bunch of things. Like, you was holding them puppies, and I was like, don't ask me to hold no goddamn puppies. I don't even like animals, right? So, I don't know. I just don't. So y'all emotional people see these things and y'all attach meaning to them. While I'm looking at them and it's just like, all right, let's go. That's just how I move. So y'all will see these things and it'll make y'all cry, whatever it is that y'all are attaching these meaning to. But y'all are the ones putting the meaning to it. It really don't have no meaning.
Well, you said something very interesting. An institution wouldn't allow us to come into a delivery room.
Yeah.
Now,
but no. If you look at old movies that were like period pieces, they would have the king someplace else, and the woman and the nurses and whoever would be delivering the baby. They would come and then tell the king what he had. Right. So it's not just today's time that we are, they stopped us and now they're letting us. This has been for a period of time, a long time.
That's how they displayed it to us.
Huh?
That's how they displayed it to us, Dre.
So you don't think that's how it was?
No.
Okay, so you think they're lying?
They don't have all of history right.
Yeah, maybe there were some men that wanted to see.
You gotta
maybe it was different in Africa compared to England.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, but I wanted to address the institution piece of them not letting someone come into the room for delivery. When I was born, it was only approximately 3.5 billion people on the planet. 2 months ago, I think we made 8 billion. So we're addressing crying. But as a group, sometimes we're in turmoil and we can't see the physical tears.
True.
But we recognize the tears of change.
I respect those tears.
But it's the tears of change with institutions. When I used to be in a hospital because I had asthma, my mother wasn't there. Because visiting hours were something like 10 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, done. And I remember this woman taking care of me. But thank God for taking that reptilian mindset out of our brains and bringing us up to speed to realize that children need their mothers. And now there are no visiting hours for mothers. They can stay in the hospital the whole day with the child. Yeah. So in a way, the institutions went through the turmoil of tears, but not physically.
I respect
the tears
those
of change.
Yeah. I respect those tears.
Tears are necessary.